almost broke off my engagement, and I don't think a lot of people actually know that, so let's talk about it. Honestly, the whole almost breaking off the engagement kind of goes along with how we met and like our dating situation, so let me give you the backstory. During this time, I had recently come home from serving my mission. I got home mid-March. When I got home, Preston had reached out and said like, hey, if you're ever in Utah, let's hang out, which we did know each other. We went to high school together, but never really hung out or anything. So when I got home and he was like, hey, let's hang out, I was a little bit like, okay, sure, like I haven't seen you in forever. A week and a half after getting home from my mission, I come to Utah to hang out with my friend Maddie, and I tell Preston that I was coming to Utah. So we got together, hung out, everything was great, and then a couple days later we actually started dating. Which sounds really crazy, but it gets crazier. We hung out on a Wednesday, and then that Monday we started dating. 10 days later we went ring shopping. It was literally so fast, but honestly, like, it felt right at the time. I will say that neither of us really felt pressure to get married. It was what we both wanted. I feel like growing up LDS, that's like kind of like the culture that you grow up in. Everybody gets married young, so it really wasn't like out of the ordinary or weird for us, but it happened really fast. So day 10 of dating, we go ring shopping. He orders the ring, and then he's deciding if he's gonna go out to sell like for his first summer of sales, which means he would have to move to Kentucky for the summer, and I wouldn't see him unless I went to go visit him or he came back home. So when he made the decision to go, we hung out every single day up until he needed to leave, which is about a month later. A couple weeks into the summer sales, I started to just like think maybe it was kind of a crazy big situation to go from dating each other to going long distance and like getting married and engaged so fast. I started to just get in my head about it. I don't know. I feel like anybody would, honestly. I kind of sat for like a day or two thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I don't really think I want to marry this guy. I don't really know him that well. We just haven't been dating that long. Like, is this the person that I am supposed to be with? I don't know. I just started thinking all the things, like getting really overwhelmed. I guess I was acting weird to him for a couple days, so he asked me, he was like, hey, what's wrong? And so I told him. And this man booked a flight that day to fly out the next day to come back to me. He was freaking out too, like, I ordered this ring for this girl, she doesn't want to marry me, and I'm in a completely different state, like what the heck? So he literally came the next day. And this is where I feel really bad for him, because the second I saw him, I picked him up like from the airport. I was like, oh yeah, of course I want to marry this guy. Like, what the heck? Like, that was so dumb of me to think that. We did end up like talking things through. He stayed with me for about 2 weeks, and by the end of that 2 weeks, the ring had already come, so he proposed. He proposed on a Saturday night, and then he flew back out to Kentucky the next day because he had to finish his job of summer sale. And then we did long distance until he came back home, and then we got married in August. So in a span of all of that happening, it was 4 months. When I think about it, it's honestly insane, but when you know, if I'm being honest. But I put that man through a whirlwind of emotions. I hope that was some good entertainment for you for today, and I hope you guys have the best day ever.